All right, for number 15 here, we're looking at how to calculate electronegativity difference. So for these, we're going to have to go and look up using your electronegativity chart, and we will provide that for you on the test. If the difference between the two atoms is 0, we know the bond is nonpolar covalent. And this is where we talked about our 7 diatoms, the Haberfinkels, hydrogen, oxygen, bromine, fluorine, iodine, nitrogen, and chlorine, or the Brinkelhoffs, or the 7, whatever you want to remember. If the difference was above 0 but less than 2, that middle region, we said that was going to be polar covalent, where the more electronegative element was going to pull the electrons towards it. And if the difference was 2 or greater, the bond was going to be ionic, because we're going to transfer electrons and not just share. If we calculate the electronegativity difference for LiF, we would get fluorines of 4. It's always big minus little. The difference would be 3. That means that this would be an ionic bond. For hydrogen and chlorine, again, it's going to be big minus little. So the chlorine minus the hydrogen of 2.1, we get a difference of 0.9. That falls between the 0.1 and the 1.9. That means it'll be polar covalent. And if we were going to draw that, we would have HCl. We'd have the little bubble at the hydrogen and the bigger bubble at the chlorine, where this would be slightly negative and this would be slightly positive. Or if you wanted to do it with the arrow would go this way, with the positive end being the hydrogen and the negative end being the chlorine. This ends number 15.